Good morning. Good morning. Today I'm going to be talking about the power of gratitude. And to start this off, it was a couple years ago. I was listening to Jim Rohn, and he told the story of this woman, and it was a powerful story. So I want to go ahead and share that story with you. So he was at an event, and a lady from the audience, came up to him and pretty much was just, from the moment she got to this guy, all she did was complain about her job, and she spent for about 5 minutes just rambling on about what she does not like about her job and how the job is, everything negative that you could think of about the job. The people don't like her, they're not giving her promotion, all these extra things, right? So anyways, he stopped the lady mid-sentence in one of her rambles and told her pretty much, hey, listen, I want you to, because she wanted to change her life, obviously. She came, that's why she was at the event. She wanted to change her situation. And he literally told her, he said, listen, first thing you need to do is you need to make a list of all the things that you're able to do and have because of this job. And, pretty much that's where that conversation kind of ended. About maybe 6 months or 3 months later, she came to another event, and the lady this time around, she wasn't complaining, she wasn't sad, she was freaking happy. She was happy because so he asked her, he's like, hey, how's things going, right. And she was just talking about explaining to him when she made the list, she came up with something like 15, 20 different things that she's able to do or have because of this job. She was making, I think, like 6 figures too. So she was able to afford a really nice lifestyle, put her kids in the best school. Man, I don't remember everything off the damn list, but bottom line is, by the time she was rambling off some of the good stuff that happens, she realized that, her life is actually pretty damn good. Not only is her life good, before at the job, because her attitude about her job, just always complain about her job. That's why she never got no raise or no real promotion or whatever the case is. But with her new habits that she have and her really appreciating her job, she actually gotten a promotion and with a raise. You know what I'm saying? So, it just shows what was missing in this woman's life, honestly, is she lacked gratefulness. She lacked gratitude, In order for God or the universe to bless you more, you first have to be grateful for what you have. And not only that, when you examine what you have, you realize you're living a pretty damn good life. You know what I'm saying? So much times we complain about what we have because we're comparing ourselves to people that, is further along the success ladder. And they have more things, but damn it, you forgot. You used to be on the other side of the spectrum, you know what I'm saying? You used to have a point where you didn't have much or nothing, you know what I mean? Or, so it's like, it's just really a lot of time in order for you to be just happier. In that lady's case, a few months, is just really realizing that you're blessed and highly favored, and the things that God have given you or the universe have given you, all you got to do is be grateful for that. Here's another thing I want to talk about when it comes to the power of gratitude. We learn from when we were little kids, 2 years old. If you want something, you say please and thank you, it's like, you don't say thank you for something unless you receive it, right? When you give something, somebody give you something. If I give you $1,000, you would say thank you, And that gratitude, it's like, I'm gonna give you a good example. This is a good one. I think it was, I don't know if it was Steve Harvey or somebody else that said this one, and it really hit home, It's, let's just say you got 2 family members coming to you, and they're like, hey, can I borrow $1,000? Cause I'm in a crisis situation. Ray. Like, you have one cousin, you gave him the $1,000, quickly ran off. Then your cousin ran off. You got the other cousin who's like, man, listen, cuz I really, really appreciate this, man. Like, I needed this, and you came through in the clutches. You really helped me out at my time of need. The next time something happens, you're gonna, and both cousins come back to you or ask you for something. I mean, the one that you're gonna give it to, I don't need to ask you. I already know. It's the one that's most grateful, the one that appreciate it and really show you that they appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with the universe. Is that, nobody's gonna keep giving something to an ungrateful person. You wouldn't. You don't. So why do you expect the universe or God to bless you with something when you're ungrateful for what you have? So the power of gratitude is just really knowing that, whatever you're grateful for, you will get not only more of that, but the universe or people will just bless you with more because you're so grateful, for what you have. You're appreciative. So the power of gratitude is just really acknowledging that, first of all, nobody owe you nothing. So anything you get, be grateful for it, anything. I promise you, if you go with the mentality that nobody owes you anything and everything you receive is a blessing, then you will always be grateful, and it can be for the simplest stuff. Do you know that if every time somebody gave you something, whatever it is, even if it's dinner in your household, say thank you. They didn't have to make it for you. You didn't do it yourself. You know what I mean? Somebody do your laundry, man, be grateful. Thank you, I'm just saying, I'm giving you small examples, but you get the point is that, you got to practice, man. Practice doing something different than you're doing right now. You have to be grateful. Just thank people for things they do for you. Nobody owe you a damn thing. Be appreciative for every single thing you get, and I promise you'll find yourself living a much happier life. People will naturally respect you more because they're not used to this. So when you share, that's another thing too, guys. Anywhere I go, even in this restaurants or whatever, or even in the store, shopping for something, I really, want people to feel special. I really do. So I let them know, hi ma'am, hey sir. I treat people with respect. I guess a company that does that really well is Chick-fil-A. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're 10 years old when you walk in the door, if you're spending money. Hi sir, how you doing? My point is though, is that really get in the habit of treating people with respect and also being more appreciative for anything that anybody does for you. And at first, I had a couple of employees, one in particular though, I was telling him he's doing such a good job. And I tell him, I don't mind telling him often. I tell him often, look, man, I see you as a leader. You're doing a really good job managing the street team people. And, one time he was like, man, you ain't got to keep thanking me. I was like, listen, man, if you're doing wrong, I'm going to tell you in a heartbeat because I do that for anybody. I don't play games with people when it comes down to business. So my point is, what's wrong with me telling you that I'm grateful for what you're doing and I appreciate you? It's not that there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that people is not used to that. And see, when you become a person that does that and you do it subconsciously, like I don't think about that stuff. It's second nature to me. I tell people thanks and acknowledge people for what they do right. So that way when it's time I see that they're doing something wrong, they take it to heart and know that, look, man, it's coming from a good space, that I'm not trying to, negatively talk them down or whatever the case is, but instead giving them, sharing something that's relevant that can make their life better, and that's how, those are ways that you actually inspire people. Get in the habit of just being grateful though. Again, that's the topic for today, is gratitude, the power of gratitude. It will change not only your life, but everybody that come in contact with you. You will change their life just by being grateful and showing gratitude. So that's one of the laws or principle, I should say, that I live by. And I'll continue to share, different principles over time. But this is one right here that I really, really want you to get. Because if you get this one alone, you will see your life transform within the next 3 to 6 months. Practice that one. Thank you, guys. And y'all have an amazing day.